Now, I normally don't review TV series, but in this case, I have to make an exception because it's so amazing. And I'm talking about season 2 of The Mandalorian. And in this season, The Mandalorian is trying to return Baby Yoda to his own kind, the Jedi. Spoilers in this review. There are not. So one thing that I love about this show is the costume and makeup design, because I'm not a fan of media using CGI to create aliens or other creatures. I prefer the authenticity of handcrafting the worlds that the stories create. And visually, the show looks amazing because for the most part, things look real. Like, especially the aliens, they look so lifelike. It's like Disney found aliens and instead of turning them into the government, they taught them how to act and put them in the show. And I feel like Disney could do that. Lately, I've been seeing a lot more CGI used for aliens and whatnot, and no matter how good the CGI looks, it still takes me out of the experience because it obviously doesn't belong. The Star Wars prequels were guilty of this. But in this show, seeing all these real-looking aliens, I actually felt like I was in a galaxy far, far away. I'm just out here floating amongst the stars and Jedi, and there's no COVID-19 out here. I'm chilling. I also really liked how the episodes in this season flowed together more than the episodes in the previous season. Like, season 1 was awesome, but most of the episodes were their own little stories. It wasn't clear what the big picture was yet. It was very much like those classic westerns that were on back in the day, where each episode was its own thing. In this season, though, every episode is directly linked to the one previously. It was one big story being told rather than many sub-stories. I feel like when this season was being made, the creators had a much better idea of where they wanted to go and how they wanted to get there, and it made this season easier to follow than season 1. I like being able to follow things easily, so I was happy with it. That sounded creepy. I'm sorry. And I was super impressed by the character arc of the Mandalorian, because when I started this show, I thought I was gonna get a cool bounty hunter just jacking people up. But instead, I got a cool adoptive father jacking people up who annoy his kid. This season definitely shows how much the Mandalorian truly cares about Baby Yoda and what he's willing to go through just to keep him safe. I got you, bro. It was heartwarming to watch that transition from the Mandalorian being kinda annoyed by having the child around, and then with each episode he starts acting more and more like a parent until eventually he gets to the point where he's just like, no, he's mine. The Mandalorian is a loving father. It's mushy, it's gushy, it's not at all what I expected, but I don't care because I love it. Overall, this show has resurrected my faith in the Star Wars franchise. Disney should just give all creative power of the franchise to Jon Favreau, because despite all the baloney that we got from the new trilogy, this series saves Star Wars. The Mandalorian isn't a B-Town show, it's an A-Town show. Thanks for watching. Click right here to watch more reviews. And to see new reviews, click right here to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything.